Hey guys, what's up? This is Tony from digitalradiomarketing.com. In this video, I'm going to show you how to track SEO rankings. And the tool I'm going to use is semrush.com. I'm going to show you step by step how you can set it up and what kind of metrics you get to see. In addition to that, I'm also going to show you a case study where why tracking your SEO rankings, essentially your keywords, is a good idea. So stay tuned and let's get started. So before we get into how to use SEMrush to track keywords, what I want to show you is a case study where why tracking keywords was really a good idea. So here's a website that I worked on where right before the holidays, apparently the development team updated a section of the website. And what happened was that they added no index tag by mistake on thousands of pages on site. And as a result, you can see here, we were actually tracking keywords by monitoring the search visibility, and it started trickling down. And this is around at the beginning of January, this is where we really start seeing a decline, and we managed to catch it and fix the problem right away. But imagine if we didn't have the keyword tracker to monitor the SEO ranking. What would have happened is that the only tool we had was really GSC, Google Search Console data, to see what kind of search visibility the site had. And as you can see, because it overlapped with the holidays, New Year and Christmas season, generally looking at the year-over-year data, it tend to decline around that time anyway. So you can see it was doing pretty well, and then it had a slight decline, but then because it overlapped with the holiday season, we couldn't really catch the decline until we really filter out for the pages that had no index tag, because the no index tag was not applied across all pages. It was only done in a certain section of the page. So we couldn't really see the effect right away because of the holiday season. It tend to decline. But when we filter, after we realize the problem, and when we filter and look for it, then we could really see there was a huge decline because of no index tag. So again, it's always good to have an additional tracking method, which is essentially tracking your search visibility using keyword tracker. Now let's jump onto semrush.com and let me show you how easy it is to set up keyword tracking for your website. Now, full disclosure here, I am a semrush.com affiliate, so I do have discount code, and I'm gonna show you the link right up there on the screen. So please visit that link and you will get the latest promotion from SEMrush. So what you want to do is click on the projects once you log into SEMrush, and then you will get here, and there's a visibility icon there. So what you want to do is go to position tracking essentially. And once you get there, you will be able to see, if you have already set it up, you will be able to see visibility, estimated traffic based on, of course, the keywords that you are tracking, and an average position of the keywords you are tracking. And you will be able to see a ranking distribution. It tracks every single day. So you will be able to see, okay, how many keywords are ranking on the page 1, page 2, and page 3 and lower. And you can also see, well, there are so many here. If you know who your competitors are, which actually SEMrush can help you discover that, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. And you can also see the SERP features. So there are different features that can show up depending on the search query. So this actually tracks it for you and show you, okay, which of the keywords that you actually show up, for example, for video snippet or site links and things like that. And then you also, of course, track the pages that are ranking for the keywords that you're tracking, which it has a tab for that as well, which I'll show you in a bit. So let's get to overview, where you can actually compare side by side easily with compared to your competitors. You can also filter based on different tags that you have set up. So let's say, I have this size speed related keywords that I'm tracking. So I can easily using the tag to separate it out to really see, okay, how are they performing? And you will also be able to export the data into Excel or CSV. So you'll be able to manipulate this day-to-day ranking data in Excel to graph it differently, create pie chart or bar graph or things like that. Now let's go to ranking distribution. So here you will be able to see how the ranking is distributed on page 1, page 2, or in fact, and they show you top 3, top 10, and top 20 and top 100. So it's very easy to find out right away, how each of your keywords, how your site is performing for your keywords essentially. And ranking overview, here again, it shows you individual keywords and how they perform over time. It also graph it for you, so you can actually click on that to enlarge it to see how they change over time. And let me show you one 303 redirect. Here's a longer graph that has been tracking for a while now, so you can see very easily individually how they are doing right there. And pages, so you will be able to see which page is ranking for which keywords very easily. Competitor discovery, so here you'll be able to see, okay, which competitor I should really pay attention to. And the way these competitors are figured out is basically looking at the overlapping keywords. You can also choose your own competitors, of course, but SEMrush really make it easy for you. So let me narrow it down, say, okay, I have this set of keywords for site speed who are actually competing against them, and I can choose them as my competitor to monitor it. And devices and locations. So I have a basic account, so I don't have the ability to track multiple locations or local location of different devices. And as you can see, I would need to upgrade it, and you will allow me to track up to 10 locations and devices. So I can do mobile, I can do, let's say I do have a Japanese section on my website, so I'll be able to see how they are performing on Japanese search engines and things like that. And lastly, feature snippets. So this is what we talked about at the beginning. You will be able to see what kind of snippets your website, the keywords that you are tracking, and how your website are actually performing, and see if there's any, if it appears on any snippets. Now let's go back up a little bit and let me show you how you can set up the tracking itself. So let's go to visibility. Well, I'm sorry. You will actually need to set up a project first, and you will need to add a new project. Okay, you enter your domain, enter the project name, and then just create a project. As simple as that. And once you've done that, then you will be able to go to visibility, and then what you want to do is you can go here. Go to ranking, and you can add keyword. So you can add keywords and with tag as well, or you can use the full editor where you can it actually comes with tools that easily pull some data for you, so that let me show you. So here's the top 10 performing keywords on my site that SEMrush picked up. So I can say, okay, maybe some of these I want to track. You can easily just add tags, and then you can add this into the project. Well, I'm not going to update them. So say new batch of keywords. That's the tag. Add the project, and then they'll be added with a tag of new batch of keywords. Very easy. And you can also connect to your Google Analytics to get some data from there. So there are multiple options that can help you identify the keywords that you can track. So So that's really the overview of how easily you can set up keyword tracking using SEMrush. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumb up. And if you like the video and want to follow me and get an update whenever I publish a video, please like the channel Digital Radio Marketing, and also visit my site digitalradiomarketing.com, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.